half of them are me and you.
Hey, we're building an empire. I need a drink for this.
There's a water bottle I threw up.
We just watched Eraserhead for the third time. First thing to address, I promised to fix the audio. We didn't get a new mic. So we're still using this setup. And I don't even know if this sounds better because we haven't edited last week's yet. So if this is bad still, the first one's horrible. Sorry. Okay. No one's watching this. I'm talking to no one. Okay.
We can win an Xbox One X.
Whoa. Okay, we gotta get into this.
I don't want to talk about
this. Watch was pain. This was so bad.
I felt like I was being gutted alive.
Oh my god, it was rough. This is the third one. It made the end of this seem dark. How far away it is. How many more times we have to do this?
Oh yeah, but like whatever, you know. We watched it in a new place. We usually watch it in like the home theater. We watched it out on the porch.
It was kind of nice, kind of weird. We were less engaged out there. Like we used our phones some.
Talked a lot.
At least half. Like we were still watching, but we talked a lot. We kept just kind of losing it. This was a bad viewing. What time is it? It's like 1 o'clock on. It's now Saturday, so we're doing it a day earlier than usual. So we have like a lot planned for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what to talk about at this point.
There's
like
much to say, and that's scary to me that we're speechless on the third one already.
We have good plans, though. Like, we're going to bring in more people. So, like, we have, like, little Eraserhead virgins to come in to watch.
They haven't seen it, so we can just watch it with them. We're going to do that starting at, like, 10. We got to get through 10.
Once we get through 10, I think...
It's just going to be
It's not a home stretch, but, like...
I feel like 10 is, like... If we can get through 10, we can do 52. Right? Like, it's just...
It's not even half.
It's just pain, but it's like... At that point, we're just watching it again. You know?
Yeah.
At this point, we only have 3 out of the way, and it just feels so far away and so impossible.
Because it literally is just like a year away from now.
It's so hopeless at this point. But if we can get 10, we're going to have a little party at 10. This is going to be a celebration.
A little party.
Usually we do like, right after. We waited like an hour this time. We got food. We were starving.
Taco Bell.
And we had to wait for this basement to clear out. The reason we watched it on the porch is there were people down here, so... Our little studio.
Anyway...
I'm trying to remember what we said we were going to talk about.
We said we were going to talk about
week.
The sex scene with the neighbor.
Oh, we weren't focused on that at all.
We weren't focused on anything at all, so like I don't know where we're going to...
There was an interesting moment this viewing where my dad came out and was just like walking the dog or whatever. He hated it, so that's going to be a fun one when we make him watch the whole thing.
You're not going to be able to watch this.
He's like, I can't even watch it 52 seconds.
I forgot he said that.
We're going to make him watch the whole movie.
Yeah, no, he'll be a guest.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
No, the best one's going to be when we get David Lynch.
We have a goal. I forgot it. Okay. We're going to grow in popularity, and we're going to, at 50, when we get to like 45, we're going to start contacting David Lynch for like 2 months. Whoever we can find, whatever address, we're going to send him links, emails, paper mail, saying, hey man, we want you on our 50-second viewing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to work? Probably not. Is anyone going to be watching this at that point? No. Maybe. If there's people, like right now, there's a chance that right now we've done 52 and we get Lynch on the 52nd one, and so it kind of becomes a big deal, and there's like thousands of people watching like the third one. So naive, but
like you can't count on it. You know?
We're so young, so stupid. We have so far to go. This journey is just beginning.
I feel like this is just going to turn into nonsense, this one.
But that's kind of the point of the project. Like, some of them are going to just be terrible and not analytical at all. Like, I have nothing analytical to say.
There's nothing
new
redeemed from this. It was just me getting to the
painful.
End to go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Do you blame me?
We're going to focus on specific scenes to talk about, because we're not going to be able to talk about the movie as a whole every week. It's just going to get too hard. But if we like say, okay, we want to focus on the scene where his head falls off and he goes to like the eraser factory or whatever, then we can really focus and dig into that for like 5 minutes, and then we can just be in misery and joke around for 5 minutes. That's probably more entertaining too. The first two were probably like
First two we were
a
serious.
little intense, yeah.
Because we were like, we took notes, we analyzed the movie as a whole.
I think we also need to cut these down to like 10 minutes.
Yeah, they will
12
be.
was too long. I knew that the first two were too long when I watched them back, and I'm like, wow, I don't even want to watch this crap.
Yeah, it's...
The audio's terrible, too. I'm so disappointed. Because, like, if at some point we try to get people to watch this, they're going to go straight to that first one where the audio's garbage. This is probably a little better. Hopefully next week, he has a cool recording mic that we're going to get the same one with arms so we can actually, like, talk with a mic right here. That's the plan.
I can just get my mic stand and, like, hang it from right here.
Yeah.
But, like, then I'll be in the shot. It looks shitty.
I mean, this is in the shot, though.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it looks
whatever.
kind of cool.
It'd be like Sway in the morning.
Yeah, Sway. 5 Fingers of Death. What was your highlight of this viewing?
Oh, yeah.
The highlight has to be different every week. That's why it's challenging.
My highlight this time?
Your shining moment. Your, what got you through this watch?
I think I was so focused on getting to the end that when Henry had the eraser, like, dust behind his head, that, like, it was just a beautiful shot. So, like, it always amazes me.
That shot's great, yeah.
But, like, everything else, like, pisses me off.
For me, it was this one sequence where he goes across the hall and he sees the neighbor with the other dude, and it cuts. The score there is perfect, and it cuts to her, and then back to him, then to her, and then to him, and his head's... I'm making a profound point for the first time.
That was funny.
It cuts back to him, and he's got the baby as his head, and then back to her, and then he's fine again. I don't know why that part resonated with me this week.
And the music, I
The
thought that
score
part was
there
cool
is
too,
perfect,
because
yeah.
like it goes from like whatever score is going on to just like a synth.
Yeah, that part's cool.
It's cool. Just like,
and again, like we spoke on this so many times, that it's not a bad film. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's an enjoyable experience, that I love every minute of it.
oh no, I hate every minute.
I don't, it's not
I
enjoyable.
hate.
But it's part of the point. And if you watch it once a year, you can appreciate the film and like what it's meant to be and how it pushed film forward and all that good stuff, and research it online, which we're not allowing ourselves to do. So all the redeeming qualities of this that you can dig into, we have basically isolated ourselves from, and then we make ourselves watch it.
But every like movie, such as say Pulp Fiction, if you watch that 52 times the same way we're doing it, it's going to get old.
There's one saving grace,
Yeah.
and it's that this is 90 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
when
guess.
we were deciding what film to use, like, we wanted to use a Lynch film. We considered Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive, but those are long. And we were like, those have more to kind of cling to every week. Like,
I don't agree with that.
I think, but Mulholland Drive has more like action and
It has more
sequences that
presentable. It's not as surreal.
like, you can cling to dialogue and you can focus on it and be entertained at points.
Yeah.
But like, this is just surrealism and chaos. But also, Mulholland Drive is 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do that.
So that's
I'd
not-
be dead
Yeah.
by now.
The only good part about this, the reason the selection was good, is it's an hour and a half. It's just concise, and we can get through it every time. So far, it's only been 3.
Oh my god. Like,
At this point, I feel like 3 we're kind of in it somewhat. Like, we have our like foot in the puddle, if you know, get that reference. But like, it's a good question.
Yeah.
The foot thing. But at 10, we're there. Like, at 10 is kind of the point of no return. If we can get to 10, there's no way we're backing out.
Oh no.
We've gotten so
I
much.
can't back out now. We already said that we're going to.
No,
do it.
I feel like there's no way we're gonna back out. But at this point, like, we don't have so many viewings under our belt where it's, in my head, it's not worth scrapping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. The reason I want to keep going now is because I still think it's a good idea for some reason. But like, the reason I don't want to quit isn't because we've already done 3, so we have to keep going.
Yeah.
It's like when you're playing poker and you like have half your chips in, you're like, well, I might as well go all in, or else I'm just gonna only have half.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good analogy.
Yeah.
Maybe not. It's gonna be very clear which one of these were shot at like 1 in the morning, and which ones we did early. Like last week's we did early. I feel like we were much more alert.
Yeah, that was our better one. Ooh, there's a bug over there again, dude.
The bug's back.
I killed
As
that
professional as this studio may appear, it's just a basement. We got cool lights though.
thing. Today is so unimportant that it's not even worth
We have our YouTube channel set up. I was a little delayed posting the first one. We decided we're going to keep it clean. We're just going to have 52 straight episodes. No nonsense, no like special stuff, no like compilations. Like one idea we had was to make a compilation of like the first 10, because the first 10 are going to be bad, like the audio. But oh well, it doesn't matter.
Like a crash course for our...
Yeah, like, hey, start at number 11 because the first 10 we're figuring out what we're doing. Like, I also feel like we're getting more comfortable doing this. The first one we're a little stiff and we're kind of like
I kept doing this shit.
Yeah, we had to... If you notice the first one,
probably still doing it.
There's black bars. It's in 16:9, and I don't think I'm going to do that for everyone.
That's fine.
But the reason we had to cut it like that is because the frame, I framed it better now, but it was below the table like a foot or so, and you just see our legs, and we're just going crazy on the table.
We're just going crazy.
So we had to... That's probably going to be the only one shot like that, because the second one's fine.
Yeah, it's just going to improve from here. And that's with everything.
The problem with this setup is we have to clean this up every week, because it's my basement.
Yeah.
So we got to set up these stupid lights every time, get the table close to the right spot. This stuff moves around every time, I'm sure. We move a little bit. I would love it to be static, but...
What can you do?
We talked about doing, today we talked about doing it on the car on the way to Taco Bell.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
I was like, just turn on the car lights and then it'll be fine.
It would have been, the lighting would have been bad, the audio would... But I feel like at some point it would be cool to do it on the go.
If we somehow got these on top of your Jeep, that'd be cool. It would be.
I think, did we talk about last week the Walmart idea or whatever? We did a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it in a Walmart or something.
We should watch it in like a factory.
That's like when we're
in a pencil factory.
Let's get into a... Ticonderoga, hit us up. Sponsor us. Sponsored by Ticonderoga Pencils. The best and greatest erasers on the market. Buy yours today. Link below. Link in the bio. We have 3 subscribers. Shout out to you guys.
And 1 other girl.
Yep. Wait, is it 4 right now? Yeah. It's us and 1. Not even my dad would subscribe. He thought it was funny.
I told my teacher about it. He said you're crazy.
They thought it was dumb. Everyone thinks it's stupid.
No, he liked the idea though. He's just like,
It's a little excessive. That's the point.
Yeah.
The point is the excess. There's no point. There is no point.
I think this episode's pretty much over.
Yeah, this was a lot of ranting. We struggled to get through this one. Next week we'll try to be a little more... I'm broken from this
subscribe.
One. Let's get likes.
Share. 5,000 likes.
Shares. Upvote.
Comments.
Let's get those retweets. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram.
Tumblr.
Follow me on Google Plus. I've been trying to get my Google Plus followers.
MySpace.
LinkedIn. Let's get those LinkedIn connections.
Bank
if
of
this
America.
video gets 10,000 likes, I will jump into a pool.
Wells Fargo.
Bank of America. That's a little joke you'll never understand, but I'm keeping that in just for me.
Chicka chicka. Bow bow.
Bow bow.
Love you guys.
keep it erasery.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.